Please click the subscribe button and the notification icon. It will help us a lot.
I feel, and this happened to me, and I came here quite older than like most of my classmates, and it still happened to me. Um, I feel sometimes you feel like you should be doing um, a thing just because it's popular at the time. And it's like, oh man, if this show is now popular, then I should do this same show, or I should learn how to draw in their style. And then you find out that there's just so many jobs that can go to a specific kind of show, or just so many clones of the same show can go on the air, right? So if even one. So I mean, I'm just gonna name names because, like, when I came here, Adventure Time was like at the top, and everybody was kind of like drawing like that. Or later with Steven Universe, like all those shows that are super well made and popular. And I see like very young people, and that's all they do, right? And it's fine to have good influences, but I feel like it's like, especially when you're super young, like that's your time to be exploring stuff. So I feel like people let go of like their uniqueness in order to just get a job, And it's been my own experience that it doesn't work that way. And sometimes it might, but um, in my own personal career, like it's always been better to just stay true to my own stuff. Um, and it's a risk, So you kind of like you bet, oh man, if I do this weird thing and it doesn't stick, then it's always good to know how to do other stuff, like classic stuff. Like I draw weird, but I also know how to draw normal if I need to, right? And I think that's what, when I started at Titmouse, I didn't start being like, oh, this is the guy who does the weird stuff. I still started doing the stuff that everybody else could do, but I started like adding some of my elements into that, just so I could like keep learning for myself. And you always learn, like that's the thing. No matter what you do, whatever they make you do, you're always learning. You learn to be faster and more effective in your way of thinking. Because when you're in a job, it's about doing stuff in time. And then you're like, but I want to do it like crazily good. It's like, okay, so find a way to do both. You know. So I feel like that's a thing that I regret many times. I meet very interesting people, and I see their art, and it's not that interesting, and it's always because there's this connection between like your persona and the things you can like consume as a. So I always suggest like people should just go out, see more stuff. When I started being interested in animation, there was no YouTube, which is crazy to imagine a world without YouTube. But so you have to, if I wanted to watch like Czechoslovakian animation, I would have to find a contact. That was like getting like a weird drug. It's like, oh man, I want some of the good Czechoslovakian stuff, and then you get like a VHS, and it's kind of like poor quality, but you still get to watch like weird like Spankmeyer and like all these incredible authors. Today you just like need to go online and then just type whatever, right? And it's like if you want to watch like South African animation from the 60s, just type that and something will come out, I assure you. So it's most people don't do it, and it becomes more dangerous that not having YouTube, it's not having imagination to use it, right? So I feel like that's a thing that I witness in a bunch of young people. I used to teach class here when I was at USC, and I was like, but what are you guys doing? Like, you could be watching all the world as you grow up, and then you're just limited to like the things that you have at your reach. And I feel that's a mistake.